Oh, I better just change my glasses. Sorry, these are my daytime glasses and I find it very difficult to read with these. Just a moment. That's so much better. Choosing to live your life as a true follower of Jesus is literally like signing a blank check. You give it back to Jesus without the amount filled in, and you know at some point he's going to fill in the amount, but you're never sure exactly how much it's really going to cost. The cost of Jesus, of getting him really integrated into your heart and into your life, is often not cheap. There are no massive one day only 60% off everything in store sales when it comes to character and faith. And you can't walk along and say, oh yes, I'll have a bit of that because it's 50% off, or oh no, I won't take faith because that's only 30% off, and it might come on sale after New Year's because it'll be last year's stock. That's just not how it works with God. My life has had its moments, and some of them have been really glorious, like seeing my mum's face the minute I was born. She was like, yes, I've got a stunner. And seasons of joy and laughter and celebration, and times when the cost of Jesus has been really easy to pay. It's like, I already know that I've got what it takes to get myself through this particular trial that I'm facing. Giving him glory in those situations is actually quite easy, and believing him in those situations is easy, and I can praise him because it's easy. Other seasons have held tears and heartache and times when a shovel just doesn't seem big enough to get you through what you're facing at the time. It's at times like that when the cost of Jesus is really high, and it's times like that when you wonder if you've got what it takes to be able to pay. The cost of wanting Jesus has been more than I thought I would ever be able to pay. Where words like brave and courageous and authentic and real, they come at the cost of your heart being broken or your life just being flipped upside down. I guess my terminal cancer diagnosis has been one of those times for me, if I'm really honest. Initially I was like, really God? Really? We're doing that? You want me to pay how much? It's going to cost what? Are you for real? Surely not. Not me. I'm young and I'm good and I'm fun and life's awesome and I'm living for you, and surely you can't ask me to be paying the price and that cost to have more of you evident in my life. And the temptation is just to say, that's enough, God. That's enough. I can't do anymore, and I'm cancelling out. I'm cancelling the deal. I've got enough of you in my life and I'm just happy to live at this level. But to be honest, the absolute truth is that I want more of Jesus in my heart. I want more of him evident in my life, and I want that much more than anything. And I mean anything. Let me tell you something which you don't know yet, well, probably most of you don't know yet, and that is that if you think people are watching you living and watching how you live, you wait until you're dying, and then you will see how much people are watching. And mate, you better have real, authentic courage, bravery, peace. You better have those ready, because that's what people are watching for and looking for. And you better have embraced every opportunity that God's brought into your heart to choose those things, to choose growth, to choose bravery, to choose courage, and worked at that stuff, so that when your time comes, like mine has, to really show how it matters, to really put feet and wheels onto my faith, you've just got to have it. It's got to be there. People are watching, and they are watching for my realness. They're watching to see me weep and to see me question and and to see me hurting, but then to see that transform into joy and into peace and into a hope, always hope. And it's not hope in a miracle, it's hope and faith that knows that it knows that it knows that God is a good God, and that his promises are true, and it's a faith and a hope that he's going to come through, and that he is not afraid of my honesty, and he's not afraid of my questioning and my tears. In fact, he loves those things. He loves the honest and the real, and he just loves it stripped back. As I begin to seek him, he lets himself be found. And I take one step towards him, and he takes 1,000 towards me. My heart stirs because I can sense that he's coming. I can sense that I'm about to encounter Jesus. And I begin to see through the filter of his heart and of his eyes and of his love for me. And I start to hear things coming straight from his heart to my heart. Those things are not negotiable. They are truth that he's imparting to me, just for me, for this season in my life. And the cost seems insignificant, really. Does it hurt? Yes, absolutely, still hurts. But in spite of, and in the midst of, I am held. God shows up and announces to my heart and to my life and to the life of my boys that I've got you, I've got your children, I'm holding all of this. Be still, Joe, just be still and know that I am your God. And he says, I'm all over this. And for me, that means I'm free to breathe. God's grace gives hope. It brings strength and it brings courage. His grace is sufficient, and he will provide for all of my needs, not just the practical needs, but he will provide every need that my heart has to get me to where he wants me to be. He's not standing back passively going, oh, I'm just going to watch and see how she manages this. He's intricately involved in what's going on in my life. And he's intricately involved in this process of dying. I will have what it takes to handle whatever I'm facing now in a way that brings glory to his name. And that is my ultimate goal. While I'm living and while I'm dying, that glory will come to his name. I know that nothing is a surprise to him. And I know that I am held. Wanna be where, and I just wanna be where you are. I just wanna be near your heart. There is nothing